drive on a dirt road. Blacktop was off limits way back then. I remember that first day we hit that interstate. That highway got up underneath my skin, and I've been rolling ever since. Love to hear those big wheels whine, 'cause my windshield sees a world that my rear view leaves behind. Shifting gears, I love that sound. I top off my tanks and coffee, put the hammer right back down. Yeah, this is who we are and how we roll out on the big road. I've seen this whole country on this big road. My office has one hell of a view. I really like your town, I'd love to stick around, but I'm just a gypsy rambling, passing through. Lord knows that's the truth. I love to hear those big wheels whine, 'cause my windshield sees a world that my rear view leaves behind. Shifting gears, I love that sound. I top off my tanks and coffee, put the hammer right back down. Yeah, this is who we are and how we roll out on the big road. I love to hear those big wheels whine, 'cause my windshield sees a world that my rear view leaves behind. Shifting gears, I love that sound. I top off my tanks and coffee, put the hammer right back down. Yeah, this is who we are and how we roll out on the big road, out on the big road. You join me behind the wheel of the brand new DAF XG. We've got a 24-ton load on the back, which is more than ideal. I've already pulled a 20-ton load.
on the back. Let me turn this up so you guys can hear it. You may have read in the front camera footage by this point. Yeah, we've got a 24-ton load on the back. There is its pluses, there are its downs. I'm going to start off with the two most obvious issues. First issue that I've found is the lack of power. I'm sitting on 530 horsepower, which is a heck of a lot of power for some people. Sort of like I do, I go up and down quite a lot of really big hills, which is why a lot of stuff I do European work, I don't take it down. I normally take a Scania or a Volvo. I don't like the new gear selector. I think how they've always had it, so the old switch on the dash, I think that was a lot better. The whole dashboard is all digital, which is one good thing. It's starting to build that now, even in the basic cab. Right now, this hill, I should be doing 50. I am dropping to currently. I'm doing 20 miles an hour, and then I'll go straight up past the limiter, so I'll go over speed, and I'll break it up to maybe 50. We're heading to London, so this will be fun. This will be fun. I've done a bit of reversing with this already. Slightly easier to reverse, actually, I will admit. Which is coming from someone that doesn't like the mirror cams. Now, there is a big but. The new DAF range, you have the option of the traditional mirrors or the mirror cam, which is one nice thing. Whereas with Mercedes, you literally do not have that option. You are a bit less of comfort. Well, I've got another driver coming back from London with a load. I spoke to a mate of mine who has one of these, so I've just quickly knocked it off him to test it out and give my thoughts on it. Now, one thing I did notice was the blind camera is in possibly the worst possible location. It's actually on the passenger side and I can't actually see it. The other bad thing is I don't actually like the position of where the cameras are in the cab. So what you can see, come on girls, we're currently doing 27 kilometres, I believe we are in. So we're not really going very fast, and this is a very heavy load actually. Fuel tanks we'll come on to. Yeah, I don't like the position of where the screens are to see what's coming up behind you. another thing that, well, you know what, guys, rather than me moaning about it, I'm going to go over the positives and the negatives of this truck. So sort of the positives, sort of the good bits, what I like, what I don't, and then what is really good about this truck, and then we'll come into the bads. And surprisingly for this truck, there is actually quite a lot of good. So this is SES Software's very first ever mirror cam truck. I will leave a link in the video description or to SES Software's page. I will also leave a card up here to SES Software's YouTube video on it. I'll also leave links in the video description to other YouTubers who have done this video. So what were some of the positives? You might be asking me. It's modern. The cab's actually a heck of a lot bigger. My running height is actually 15 foot. So it is taller than the old DAFs. The cab is actually longer than the old DAFs. I think it's by about 80 centimetres, I believe. I'll put on the screen. But the European regulations changed recently, so the cab is longer. Currently on ECS2, the only chassis available is a 42, meaning I can only haul the maximum grossing weight of 40 tonnes, since the prime mover with the tractor unit only has 2 axles. It'll be less if the trailer has less axles. So yeah, we are quite a bit taller, which is something I need to be wary of. I've actually set my height indicator to 1511. And you're probably thinking why? Well, I had, before I was filming, I had a double-decker trailer in the back. Now I'm having to build up speed going up a hill, and I'm doing 43. I might be dropping out 42 in a sec. No, it's holding 43. Not bad. I do like though how well SES Software has implemented the mirror-cam software. Now DAF is completely mirrorless, this particular model anyway. There is not a mirror in sight, unlike Mercedes, which has a blind spot mirror and its passenger cabin mirror. The blind spot mirror is actually replaced by the camera. So are the traditional other mirrors as well. So a lot more of the blind spots have been covered, and there are less blind spots now. Another good thing I like about it is how smooth the drive is, and how easily the gears are changing. I mean, this is an automatic, not a manual. It doesn't have a manual way that I've found as of right now. The steering wheel is the same as the previous version, but just to give you an idea of how much it has changed since DAF's first launched, there are a few quick pictures just to show. So starting off with DAF XF95, then we rolled over to the more iconic DAF XF105. The particular one you might be able to see is my one. It's manual to 16 speed with a Z-tronic gearbox. filled up with 460 brake horsepower. Coming on to the third truck, which is this one. This has got 530 brake horsepower. Now, I've seen these trucks in real life. Two things SES software hasn't done. The lights, the tail lights in the unit are sequential, so they slide. Number two, on the new trucks, the side lights, or the chicken lights, whatever you want to call them, flash when you have turn the indicators on. But does not happen in the game, which I think is one nice thing that I think should be added. What was the thing further? The fuel economy is through the roof. I'm not the most MPG driver in the entire universe, but this is probably one of the most fuel efficient trucks. Over my 7 years experience doing ECS2, this is first, at the moment this is probably first place for fuel economy. Scania's in a very close second, Volvo in third. The DAF I normally drive, the 105s, and the old Euro 6 ones, the fuel economy on them are very variable. One button. The steering is okay. The front axle runs on air. The steering I'm still getting used to because I am not used to driving a 4x2 unit. As most of you will know, I normally drive a mid-lift. So let's observe the negatives. What don't I like? Lack of power. Really don't like that. Whereas Scott Andrews would say. What else don't I like? I don't like how I can't see the blind spot mirror. I would like to see it implemented so that it was on the driver's side as well. That would be really nice. I would like some more chassis, which I do believe are coming, as well as the XF, the new XF. Oh my guys. 2 secs. So flash upload. Right, do apologise about that. Come on. There we go, get us back up again. Sorry, my front camera's just gone off. In terms of reversing, I can't actually show the site on camera. I've spoken to the customer already. They've requested me not to be filming the site, so I do apologise. In terms of reversing is slightly easier-ish. now that we're in London, we've got our own set of challenges. I've got to be wary of what's behind me, what's in front of me, what's in my blind spots. This particular truck does not do the EV precaution vehicle zone left, and that good jazz. Why have you pulled out in front of me, Mr. Car Driver? It does have an adaptive cruise control. I don't personally use cruise control because I'm doing a lot of, especially if I'm multi-dropping, I'm doing a lot of start, stop, start, stop. I don't like how I've used the old steering wheel. Another thing I don't like is how I've got rid of the old gear selector and put it on the stalk. I think while I could tell the difference between Scanias and DAFs half the time, especially when I was new in the industry on ETS2, was through the gear selectors. And I could tell when I was going in a DAF because I would be able to tell by looking for the gear selector. Because half the time I've been paying more attention to looking for the truck number than the actual make. Come on. You can tell I've got a full load on the back. This trailer isn't really steering good. Because I was driven in an LST and it really made things awkward. Now, this is a very dodgy delivery, so I'm going to do a bit of circling around London to get in line with this particular delivery. Oh yeah, no road. So what was another dislike? I don't like the lack of power. They could have put in new and more powerful engines. I don't know whether there's something in the works. I do like that it's a lot quieter. I've driven, hang on a minute. So I've just driven by a truck dealer and it hasn't registered it. I don't like the new indicator sound either. There we go. Don't like where the new gear selector is. It's got a manual handbrake, which is something I really do like. I don't like the automatic handbrakes that much. I do make an exception for Volvo because Volvo made it quite nicely, I think. Headlights are LED. That's really nice. That's a really nice feature. Having the LED headlights because you can see a lot more than at night. What else don't I like? I was going to put that in the positives. I don't like the shape of the new headlights, so I will say that. I prefer the old square ones I had, or at least a square circular type shape. What's that I like? I don't like the way the dash is either. How you've actually got a blind spot right in front of the driver, between the dash and where the steering wheel is, and also when the how the dash slopes down like that. That's something else I don't like. I think that could be potentially worked on and made a little bit nicer. Right, that's what I personally think. I don't like how it's a 4x2 unit and I don't have other options. I think that's it for the positives and negatives. I'll list them all at the end of the video. So, the next question is, if I was designing this truck, what would I have changed? There's a lot I would have changed. First one being the design of the cab. I would have kept it how it was in the previous generation of Euro 6 staffs. However, I would have made a few small adjustments here and there just to make it slightly more aerodynamic. Other than that, everything else I would keep the same. Because I like the 3 wipers, especially for the DAP XFs. I would have introduced the mirror cams, but I would have done that as an option to having traditional mirrors. So if one company wanted mirror cams, I could provide that. If another firm wanted just traditional mirrors, I would have also provided that. I would have also put in the option for more powerful engines, bigger engines. Reversing is a lot easier, obviously, as I said. Overall, my overall thoughts. It's a lot taller, so I need to be more aware of that. It's a lot quieter, which is nice. It's ideal for going to London and or doing multi-drop work with the 12-speed automatic transmission. I would say it's maybe essentially ideal for long haul, but I'm not standing on that one because I need to have a bit more experience with driving them. So I think it is going to take a bit of getting used to, but I think for this video I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, can you give me a big thumbs up? If you've got any comments, queries or concerns, or you want to correct me on what you think about the DAFs, let me know by commenting in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the new DAF range. Do you like it? Don't you like it? What would you change? Let me know. I'm intrigued to know. This video is also going to be hashtagged with SES Software's hashtag that's going around. I believe it's called Start of the Future. I'll put on screen the actual hashtag. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, keep safe, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Till then, bye for now.